With Overwatch finally coming out on Steam, wait, what do you mean Overwatch 2? These games literally look the same. With Overwatch 2 finally coming out on Steam, it means that a flood of new players are sure to come, especially since the community left plenty of kind reviews. Ooh, that doesn't look good at all. But why are people leaving these kinds of reviews? Just what is it about this game, or developers, that these people dislike, or even hate? That's when I decided to look at a bunch of negative reviews for Overwatch 2, so you don't have to. To get the meme reviews out of the way, there weren't any negative reviews saying that you should play the game, or to stop reading the negative reviews. It felt a bit weird not seeing them at first, especially since I've seen them in every other negative review video I have done, but then I remembered that this was Overwatch 2. Instead, tons of people were linking other games to play, specifically Team Fortress 2. A bit ironic since Overwatch was considered to be a Team Fortress killer. Other games I've seen posted were games like Plants vs Zombies and Baldur's Gate, just to name a few. And since we are reaching the 1 minute mark of the video, I can finally show these reviews without getting demonetized. The NSFW community carried the game. The corn is so good they made a game out of it. The people who make Overwatch corn work harder than the developers who actually work on the game. As expected of the internet, it feels like 20 to 25% of all the reviews of this game are strictly about this topic. So I thought I'd mention it now, just to get it out of the way. The reviews themselves might not be that funny, but I found the replies to be pretty humorous, with people spam posting the ASCII art of Walter White. Spent all the money that was supposed to go into making this game, but instead, they developed the Bill Cosby suite at BlizzardCon. For those that may not know, Bill Cosby was a famous actor and a comedian, even getting his very own show in the 1980s, and having a reputation as America's dad. He used his fame and power to sexually harass and abuse over 60 people, including children, throughout his entire career. With this information being made to the public, what did the employees at Blizzard decide to do? They decided to build a shrine for him in their hotel rooms while attending BlizzCon 2013. This is only one of many stories about Activision Blizzard's culture, which include turning offices into frat parties and sexually assaulting and mistreating women employees, to the point where an employee even ended her life during a business trip. This topic alone can be a video of its own. Thankfully, there are many videos exposing Blizzard and what they've done, so check those out after finishing this video if you're still interested or want to learn more. Well, Overwatch 2 also came with a few DLC packs with varying prices. Let's check out some of the reviews in those bundles. Waste of my money. Didn't get a damn thing. Thanks for nothing. Edit. 24 hours later, I finally got the DLC. You'd think that they would have solved this problem earlier, or informed people about the delay bug. I'm very happy with my purchase, as I received absolutely nothing. It was my lifelong dream to get scammed by my favorite company, and today, that dream was fulfilled. Surely my donation will contribute to the creation of the PvE, hero progression, and talent system, right? Well, this is the main difference between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2. It isn't the gameplay, or balancing really, but the game went free to play, and swapped out the loot boxes in the first game for these microtransactions, basically trying to milk people for more money. I cried at the part where Reaper said bye bye bye, and locked out the new heroes behind a battle pass, and scrapped the story mode. Truly the game of all time. Thank you, Activision Blizzard. Well, this is a common system I've seen in many games. For example, Valorant has a similar battle pass system to this, where the player can unlock a new agent instantly if you pay for it, or if you play 8 or 9 ranked matches, you can unlock it that way, simply by granting experience. Same thing can be said for Apex Legends as well. Get 12,000 legend tokens to unlock a new character, or just pay a small fee. This is a system that I somewhat agree with. While it does suck that you can't play a specific legend you want at the very beginning, it gives a chance for new players to get used to the gameplay mechanics without overwhelming them with like 30 different legends to choose from. And besides, by the time you figure out if you like playing certain heroes, you've probably unlocked another one to try out. So, when going to record gameplay for this video, I decided to look at the achievement list for the game while waiting, and I found this achievement here. Decked out, saying that you need to collect 50 unlocks for a single hero. And what is an unlock exactly? Well, if it gets cosmetics, then you would be right. Now, you can probably just play the game to unlock these cosmetics over time without having to pay. And if you're going for all the other achievements, then you might make just enough credits to get the 50 unlocks. But I will remind you that this is just for a single hero. I guess if you do want to go for this achievement, I imagine that you can probably just buy like 50 different voice lines or cheaper. Surely Blizzard will someday add the content promised 3 years ago. Overwatch 2 was supposed to have PvE. It was the reason why it was made and announced. It was scrapped, and now we only have a shell of what it originally was. It begs for your money. Truly a Blizzard move. Somehow, this game made people miss loot boxes. When the entire scandal happened in Blizzard ended up revealing Overwatch 2 to potentially negate some of the bad praise, I would assume. In the announcement trailers, they revealed that there was going to be a PvE campaign, essentially a single player or co-op campaign where you can learn more about the lore while doing some fun missions at the same time against bots. Along with PvE, other features like skill trees were promised, along with customizables that would only be unlocked during the campaign, meaning that every hero could be personalized in some sort of way. Personally, I've never quite understood the appeal of the PvE campaign, but it's clear that it was something that a lot of people were hyped for, only for Blizzard to not do it years later. But, in a way, this campaign was the sole reason why Overwatch 2 was ever announced in the first place, and for the sequel of a game to lose its purpose, it's tragic. With Overwatch 2 coming out on Steam, it gave fans the chance to call out Blizzard more directly for everyone to see, rather than just writing messages on the app formerly known as Twitter, which can easily be ignored. I think this review sums up the situation quite well. Big mistake coming to Steam. Now you have the whole community critiquing your game accurately for all Steam users to see. Also, can anyone actually tell me what was added to the game? Apart from switching competitive from 5v5 when it used to be 6v6, and the addition of the Kiriko and Lifeweaver, maybe they've added a new map or two that I just can't think of. I'd like to know. But anyway, that's all for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. On the left, you'll see my most recent video, whatever that may be. And on the right is the last video I uploaded, a brawler only challenge run for Like a Dragon Ishin. And thanks for watching, cheers.